Love yourself and love what you do at all times. Rolling Stone did a list of the 50 worst album covers of all time. So I'm just pick up three album covers that I think they got right in the worst. And I'm also gonna give you three album covers that I think they definitely missed in this top 50 list. What it do is Mr. Media X, aka Art Papi, aka Impandla'Engafihleki, multimedia artist, creative director. The first one I picked up, they placed it at number 46. It was by a duo or band called The Coop. They released a project called Party Music in 2001, which showed the Twin Towers blowing up.
Holy shit!
Guys, timing, right? Timing, yo, it's just timing, bro. Timing is a thing. Apparently, they still wanted to go ahead with this cover. Sometimes you just gotta read the room, bro. Gotta read the room. One what I know as relax. Second one, I think they got correct. I think they placed it at number 35 in the worst album covers of all time. It's by Roger. Let me see. The name is called The Many Facets of Roger. This is giving Marcus, who's the South African artist, Marcus Harvey. I actually loved
The project.
he released this year, but I'm not a fan of the album cover that he did. And I think Roger's here for a reason because this is the most overdone concept. I think I did these concept at some point where it's just like this. Outside of the fact that it's also a little bit cringe, let's throw that to the side. But in first place, they placed it at number 10. But this is possibly one of the worst album covers I've ever seen in my entire life. It was from Cappadonna, the man. This better not be the same Cappadonna who gave us Black Boy. Although I think it is. This album cover is terrible by all standards at which we grade the terribleness of an album cover. Apparently, he also caught feelings about this. But if this is what he's catching feelings about, then he has a lot of internal work to do. This was not. This failed on all elements of composition, concept, layout, design. It's now looking at three covers that I know, three duds that I believe Rolling Stone missed. Number one for me, this is possibly one of the worst album covers I've ever seen in modern day. It was Virgil Abloh's tribute to Pop Smoke, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon, somewhere there. Just absolutely, like, I think this is the first time I saw an album cover, and I believe that like it should be a criminal offense to pay homage in this way, especially to a deceased artist. Thank God, thank God, thank the ancestors, thank whoever had to be thanked. The people, I think, marched on the streets in whichever way that they could, but this cover was cancelled. Virgil was taken back to the drawing board, and we just got something better. Still not what Pop Smoke deserves. Yeah, and then another album cover missed by Rolling Stone in their top 50 worst album covers of all time. Unfortunately, this is a bit unfair because they obviously can't see into the future. But recently, Meg The Stallion, I think she's got a project called Meg 2. I think it was in a way it was Act 2, sorry, not Meg 2, it's called Act 2. I think it was tribute to those guys who used to do those No Limit album covers. What are they called? Pixel and something. I'll put the right name there. I actually think Megan's a repeat offender this year as well because she had that Megan album cover, but at this point she seems to have no interest in actually putting in effort into like some dope ass album covers. So yeah, I think especially as a repeat offender. Yeah, and then the third cover, I think they missed in the 50 worst covers. I had to bring it home. I had to bring it to South Africa. It pains me because this is a legendary artist who who is definitely going to be a legend someday. But I remember that this is the first time I'd been hearing the buzz about this kid when he was coming through. And for me, when I saw this album cover, I was almost very turned off. Thank goodness the music eventually became what it is. But Nasty C, Bad Hair, that album cover is it actually leaves me speechless. This album cover just fell flat. But I don't know, we'll give him a pass because he was young. Actually, no, we give no passes. Thank goodness that the kid moved on from this era. But yo, this cover was the trenches.